Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead. So I'm having issues with the upload, so we're going to have to keep this short and sweet. So this is going to be general messages for the week ahead. Okay, so what I'm getting this week for you is that you do have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, okay? So the Ten of Pentacles reversed can be needing to protect your financial interest, okay? This could be your pension, it could be your job. Ten of Pentacles reversed is all about Capricorns need to be aware that things aren't stable for you in some way. This could be a relationship, it could be future security, but something is not stable for you and you need to start preparing. This is the old system that is breaking apart, okay? It's collapsing. And so the message in this is that you need to prepare for the new systems that are being born, for things that are happening behind the scenes. This could also be a job that is unstable. It could be dipping into savings where basically you're going to run out of money. A caution here for you is if you want to book a reading, it is in that WHATTT. You can book a face-to-face, you can book all the different readings. There's money, career, everything. WHATTT or below, like the video and comment. But yeah, the system, because the old system is coming down, and with the rise of AI and just the changes that they're making, everything is becoming really, really unstable, messy, uncertain. It's triggering people, it's making people feel uneasy, and it should be. Because people are just making decisions overnight, and those decisions are affecting your life, they're affecting your security, they're affecting your future. Now is the time to not take a reactive and angry approach, but an intelligent, informed approach. The only problem with this is that some of you, the energy you're carrying is the Two of Swords. So see, this woman is uncertain, this woman has got blind spots, this woman is wearing a blindfold. So there's two things here. Either you don't know who to trust and who to believe in at this time because there's so many different theories as to what's happening in the world, or in some way you are wearing a blindfold in your life, okay? The goal of this system is stress. Some of you are under massive amounts of stress. This could be worries over paying the mortgage. It could be worries over your rent. You're going to have to be careful though, because this is a future card. Five of Pentacles. This is destitution. It's homelessness. It's losing a business. It's losing a home. You might be responsible for this. So if you think of the Chancellor of the UK, currently Prime Minister, sorry, he's a Capricorn, okay? So he is someone who's in a position to which the choices that he makes affects a great deal of people. This will come with backlash, it will come with karma, it will come with heavy prices down the road. So for Capricorns, it's either other people are making decisions that are going to have a big effect on your mortgage, your business, your pension, your job. So it might be out of your control, but where you've got the control is that you can see where someone else has got the power, and you could start navigating intelligently so you don't get the rug pulled. That is the power you've got. You don't have the power to change this person and their decisions, but you do have the power to see what's coming ahead, take the fucking blindfold off, see what's coming ahead, and then basically choose intelligent moves so you don't get done, okay? I've seen a lot of cockiness and arrogance within Capricorn, and again, carry on, because time will show you that was the wrong approach. I've seen a lot of snobbiness, a lot of enjoying the downfall of other people, enjoying the suffering of other people, thinking that you're safe, and, you know, there's a lot coming for people who've been acting like that. The other side of the coin is some Capricorns are generally decent people, they're hardworking, they're humble, they're trying to make the world a better place. They're actually helping the world, they're helping people, and if you're in that energy, there's a lot of good coming for you, okay? So what you're actually doing is protecting what's yours, but also helping other people, and that's a true winner. You're getting what's yours, you're protecting your interests, but you're building your team, you're building other people, you're helping people, and that is a true human, and it's also a winner, okay? For the Capricorn man, if you're single, there is a Queen of Wands coming up. For also the Capricorn woman, I feel like a man is double dealing. He's going back and forth between you and somebody else, or a woman is double dealing. That's what I'm getting. Some of you, someone is pulling the wool over your eyes, or you could be pulling the wool over your own eyes. It's time to take the blindfold off, see what's coming ahead. See things as they are, Capricorn, not as you wish them to be. See people as they are, not as you wish them to be. Okay, Two of Wands, I feel like your instinct, there's a kind of signal, and you need to listen to this signal. You don't have to listen to me. For those Capricorns who don't like me, I'm not sure why you're listening to me to begin with. But in general, it could even just be listening to yourself. It could be, no, part of me feels like I'm not stable in my job, I'm not secure, and I need to start planning ahead. So with the Hangman, there is some kind of sign. Okay, the divine could be sending signs. The Hangman for me is a person who's got like light bulbs. They've got kind of ideas coming up in the mind. They've got signals. They've got some kind of alert coming up. It's an alert system. It could be anxiety. It could just be a message you keep getting over and over again, a sign that you keep getting over and over again. It's time to pay attention to this, because again, there is a message in it, and in the message there's an outcome coming in the future. Okay, some of you are trying to cling on, Four of Pentacles, to a job. Some of you are scared to move out of your comfort zone. Some of you are holding on to a masculine who you need to let go of, or a feminine you need to let go of. This person's got you going back and forth. They're in and out of your life. They're double dealing. Some of you it could be a Taurus. Some of you it could be a Gemini. I feel like for some of you, though, for Capricorns who are very level at this time, they've kind of got everything in order. You are working in the old world and you're preparing for the new world that's coming. You're going to be fine. I feel like bad things are coming ahead for Capricorns who fucked other people. They haven't cared about other people. They've protected themselves. I feel like there's a bit of karma coming here, a bit of justice, you know, a bit of kind of, oh, did you think it was fun watching other people fall down? But for the Capricorns who are acting right, I actually think it's a really good week. The Chariot with the Eight of Pentacles is all about putting your head down, doing the work. The Chariot is all about steering forward, moving with the good and the bad. So it's a really good week for you. But it's almost like you don't want this message to get to you. So be aware of that. King of Wands. I also feel like for Capricorns, like some of you, it's about other people and how they affect your life, kind of what they're up to behind the scenes. This could be people who they live a double life, so they're not what you actually think that they are. This could be someone, for example, who you're seeing or you've met on the internet, and this person is fully married with kids. So I feel like for Capricorns, you need to take the blindfold off. You need to pay attention to the signals this week, the signs this week. They're all around you. The red flags are within you. They're around you. People are showing you things that people are saying, the way people are acting, the system. I feel like you keep being alerted to something that's coming down the pipe in your job or in your home. The home is coming up really strongly. So this could be, for example, landlords raising rents, landlords about to sell, all of this. So listen, your comfort zone in some way is going to be pulled. And if you don't start to take the blindfold off and see what this is, it's going to hurt you more. Okay, this could be, for example, deceiving yourself about a person, and then eventually you get to see who this person really is, and it's quite painful. But the good stuff is for the Capricorns who are building on a solid foundation. This is awesome. For Capricorns who've got solid principles, this is awesome. You're building for yourself, you're building for the world, you're building for humans, you're building for your family. For those who've got their eyes wide open, you're fine, you're good. For those who are humble, acting constructively and productively, you're good. It's more so for Capricorns who just, they're staying in the old, they refuse to try the new. And I feel like you are the ones who kind of need to get this message. So it's a general message. I can't do it that long because the upload is acting crazy. But the message here is to get your eyes wide open this week, to take off the blindfold, to pay attention to the signs around you, because something is coming for you. And some of you, it's nothing to do with what you've done, it's to do with the system. The old system is falling, the new system is being born. People are making choices every day that affect the collective, affect individuals. And if it's these people, they're going to get their karma, you know. But it's really a time to be acting right and to be conscious and to be aware, especially someone like Rishi Sunak, because he affects the collective of the UK on a mass level. So this man has to make intelligent choices, because every day the choices that he makes affects a lot of lives, okay? So you need to look at, in my life, maybe I'm a CEO, maybe I'm a manager, maybe I'm a mother, like, in what way is my actions affecting my children, my people in my job? Like, in what way am I affecting the collective of my world? Some of you, again, like I said, there is masculine and a feminine, and this masculine and feminine, I feel like this person just isn't even who you think that they are. This could be a person who's got gambling addictions, drug addictions, alcohol addictions. Like, this person is totally the opposite of the person you think that they are. Some of them are double dealing with you. In other words, they're going back and forth between you and somebody else. I think Capricorns are good people and they're capable of being solid, and I think this is a good asset to have in the times that we're in, because there's a lot of chaotic people and there's a lot of people panicking and there's a lot of people reactive. So I feel like being a person who's solid, stable, non-reactive, is able to think things through and act intelligently is a good asset to have in these times. I think it also brings a lot of calm to people who are struggling in general. So it's a good asset to have, right? But some of yous, I think you're a mess. I think you've got your blinders on. I think you just don't want to see certain things. You don't want to deal with certain things. Some of yous are holding on to this masculine and feminine, and you just refuse to see who this person really is. But I feel like this week or in the weeks to come, whether you want to see it or not, it's going to be revealed. So it's better you see it before it hits you blindsided, okay? Eight of Swords. Okay, this can also be someone who's got like fears of moving out of the current circumstances emotionally or financially. So the Eight of Swords is all about, again, we talked about being blindsided, but this would be someone who's got a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. They hold on to the comfort zone. They've turned their back on the universe. They're leading from fear, not from faith. I'm also getting a lot of stress for some of you because, again, you've got money problems. Some of you are kind of struggling to pay your bills, pay your rent, pay your mortgage. You need to get your shit straight. You need to take off the blinders. You need to deal with your problems. You need to do what Capricorns do well. Take a black and white approach. Take a methodical approach to your shit. Some of you need to stop allowing people to come in and trauma bomb with you and bring stress and pain and destruction into your life. Some of you are dealing with neighbours, but a lot of people are toxic neighbours. These are people who sit around every day. They've got no job, they've got no motivation, they've got no will. They're in everybody's business because, well, they've got no business of their own. They've got nothing that they've got going on. So I keep saying this to a lot of people, especially this matrix, because when you're poor, where you get to sit around the lower levels, these people are demotivated. They sit around doing shit all day, God knows what. And so some of you want that bigger house, you want that better life, you want the privacy, you want the peace. Well, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to take the blinders off and stop playing a victim and stop allowing the system to control you. And you're going to have to stop building your own systems with the Hierophant. This could be going to a job where you're treated like shit and people dictate your hours and your moods and your stress. Okay, so think about maybe setting up your own business. So for Capricorns, you need to take the reins of your life. You need to take control of something. I'm also getting something to do with a bank, something to do with a mortgage, something to do with a house. This could be someone who's trying to steal an inheritance. It could be there's something to do with your future where there is a big amount of money or security that is going to be stolen in some way. So in other words, what's going to be done is injustice. I get this being money that is rightfully yours but is took by the system. So for example, it could be your pension, it could be a tax rebate. It's something that is owed to you, but there is some motherfucker working in the background to make sure that you just don't get it. And that's it. The rules have gone out of the window. The morality's gone out of the window. If these cunts can fuck you, that's exactly what they're going to do. It's really about protecting your interests. Some of you is just living a life that's not akin to Capricorn's well-being. This is kind of environment you're in, jobs you're in, people you're around. And you can either get mad, you can project, you can get all paranoid, you can get all stressed out, or you can say, God is giving me the sign that this is not right for me, it's not healthy, and I'm getting out. And that means getting a list and step by step taking the approach to change your life, right? And not engaging in triviality. There's a lot of dark forces. Some of you are feeling this because you roll the devil card, Saturn, restriction. So some of you, but it's just because generally when you look at people, they're becoming demonic. You're seeing it. Okay, you can feel it in the energy. You can feel the creeps on the internet. You can feel the creeps around you. And because we're in Scorpio season, people can feel it a lot more. Remember, the demonic is here to destroy. It's here to bring us into enslavement and bondage for eternity. And your job is to basically step up, shine, do the fucking work, stay focused. And also, the matrix system is a demonic system to which a small amount of people build themselves up at the expense of the masses. And your job is to say, I've been enslaved enough. It's time to be free. It's time to be healthy. It's time to be happy. And it's time to do the work. Okay, you just need to keep your frequency cleansed. For those Capricorns, I know this is not beneath you, who've been dabbling in the ocular, who've been putting dark work on people, who've been using these powers as a way to gain power. Again, the backlash is coming for you. And you know it already, the sign is there, you can already feel it, you're feeling the tables turning. For those who feel like you've been having this done to you, you need to work on your frequency, you need to elevate your frequency, you need to do the work. I think some of you, the person that you are sleeping with or emotionally connected to is this demonic force, because if you look at people, just the way they conduct their business, the way they treat other people, the way they act, that will tell you a lot about whether the being is demonic or divine. So a divine being is not going to hurt other human beings. It's not going to run over other human beings. It's not going to do that. Whereas a demonic individual is going to run over anybody. The greedy, the superficial. They're all about the flesh. They use, they exploit, they degrade, disregard. So yeah, those kind of people are demonic. They're not human. And the demonics walk amongst you every day. It's just people put the blinders on and refuse to see who people are. They refuse to see what things are. Your job is to take the blindfold off and to see who people are, how they treat you, how they come in and out of your life, how they show up for you. Your job is to see the system is going to try to recover itself on the back end of a lot of people. And if you go into absolute poverty and destitution and lose everything, well, that just is what it is. It's business at the end of the day. Okay, so listen, a lot is coming, but the good stuff is, some of you, and I want to finish on the good stuff, some Capricorns are coming up as an Emperor, these are coming up as a Three of Pentacles. You know, I do respect that Rishi Sunak. At the end of the day, at least he's out there, he's trying to do things with AI, he's trying to talk to world elites, he's trying to listen to different opinions. I'm not saying you have to love the guy, but at least he's attempting to try to prepare for the future. At least he's an open-minded man, he's not rigid, he's not stubborn, he's not egotistical. He generally seems like a decent guy. I personally like him. He doesn't come across to me like a rigid Capricorn who thinks he knows it all. He generally comes across as someone who's competent, solid, trying to figure out through a lot of difficult issues, and generally being open-minded to other people so that his blind spots can be filled by other people's opinion and ideas, etc. And I would say that's what you need to do. This could be you getting your own team. It could be basically going to people. It could be tarot readers. It could be business professionals. It could be maybe you need to do therapy. This is being humble enough to go to people when you don't understand something and ask them for help and ask them for guidance. So some of you are in a really good place. Your biggest challenge is to make sure that as you win, as you move forward, be careful with your health as well, because I just got the heart and then I heard the signal outside. Pay attention to the signals of your mind and your body. If you feel the darkness coming over you, it could be someone is putting work on you. It could be collective evil eye. So again, think of someone like him, right? He's in the public eye. He has a lot of people looking at him, a lot of people watching him. That is a lot of energy coming your way as a vessel. So this is about keeping your vessel strong as people attack you. The other side of the coin is you know who you are as a person. As long as you know you're acting in good conscience, you're acting in good faith, you're not trying to hurt people, you're actually trying to do the best thing, then you're good, right? You've got nothing to worry about. We know who we are. We know what we do to other people. And I feel like for Capricorns, as long as you know who you are and your motivations are pure, it doesn't matter what people say and do. Keep your vessel really strong. Prioritise your health. Some of you have got a lot of back stress, you've got a lot of stress, and you need to get on top of this because, again, it's wearing you out. But yeah, there's a big message here. Something around someone's job security, and a house is coming up. It just keeps coming up again and again. This could be rental prices. This could be losing a house. This could be going from being in a house to homeless with the Five of Pentacles. Make sure you get the help that you need if you are someone who's struggling, but do not put the blinders on, do not ignore the signs, do not pretend the problems are not there, because that's what's going to make it much bigger than it needs to be. Okay, so check out the WHATTT. There's all brand new readings, tarot coaching for those people who are most serious. It's deep coaching for 1 month. Check it out. You can book a face-to-face if you need to talk to me about anything. Like the video and comment. And I just want to say I don't dislike Capricorns. I think Capricorns are really good for the times that we're in, because Capricorns can be really level-headed. And I know, as someone who thinks a lot and someone who's emotional, that when I get round to Capricorn, it's actually really good for me, because they're able to level me out, they're able to be direct, give me good counsel, give me good guidance. So yeah, Capricorns are really necessary in these times, but you need to be careful with greed. You need to be careful with desensitization. So in other words, looking down on other people, especially if you're winning or you're in positions of power. Because we're very much in a time where God is watching. The devil is running supreme out here, but God is watching. And he will take anybody to the knees who, if you've got vast resources, if you've got a lot of power, you better use that power and those resources intelligently, because I'm telling you, that is God's resources, that's God's power. And if you abuse it and you don't do what you're supposed to do with it, or maybe God will give you everything and you'll stand at the top and be completely alone and empty, and that's actually the karma. Okay, so enjoy your week, have a great week, and I'll speak to you soon.